What's up, y'all? This is Michael Tyler, and you're watching Live by Live.
We are here with the one and only amazing Michael Tyler.
How we doing?
How about that for an intro?
I'm gonna take you everywhere for that.
Right? I could be like your hype person. Just go on. We get like a marching band or something.
I'm down with that. Let's go.
Sorry, I'm trying to get closer. These, I know I'm not.
Chairs.
I'm not sitting the most feminine, so I do apologise. I'll try and do like this and be a little bit more British and ladylike. So you are from Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri, right on the border of Arkansas, in a town called Thayer, middle of nowhere.
I was going to say, how many people live there?
2,000.
It's not a lot, is it really?
Oh yeah, it's 2,000, and it's 3 hours from the closest airport.
Oh my gosh! So you've been doing this since you were eight-ish, or got into?
I mean, I actually kind of started doing it like for real when I was like 13, 14, and I'm 23 now, so just a little bit. Mm-hmm.
And how did you start? Was it if there was no one in your town? Like, how are you now at Summerfest performing at 8 o'clock, which is amazing? You know, with a.
Well, it's a funny story actually. When I was listening to country radio as I was growing up, I really loved this guy named Jason Aldean. So I found out who his producer was, a guy named Michael Knox, and I messaged him on MySpace. And I was just like, "What's up, dude? Yeah, I love what you do. I think we'd make good
Side
music."
note: technically, what I did to you today, found you on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I just messaged him, and long story short, he brought me to town and watched me play and started working with me. 4 or 5 years in the process of like writing and playing shows, and it just turned into this really cool thing. Years later, 10 years later actually, till today, we're here at Summerfest. My first Summerfest, actually.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah, so this is great.
Wow. We're all newbies.
Yeah.
Gosh, you know what? That is a really great story, and also nice for people watching. It's that's like you went out there. Well, you did it. You went out there and got there. There's not many people in your town. It's not like you went out knocking. Your family's got to be proud.
Oh, they are. They definitely are. And every time I go back home and go to the gas station, somebody always stops and like, "Hey, man, I gotta tell you, I love what you're doing. That the whole town's proud of you. My cousin plays guitar. Here's his number."
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Super cool. They're all behind me, so it's awesome.
That. So I also, a little birdie told me that you and Dierks Bentley have been writing songs or wrote a song.
Well, we actually wrote a song called "Somewhere on a Beach," me and my boys back in Nashville, and he heard it and wanted to record it for his album. And so it's funny, I was actually going to record it for my project, and so,
He stole your song.
He stole it. No. So he heard it through one of the writers, and he called our management, was like, "Hey, I really love this "Somewhere on a Beach" song. Can I record it?" And my management sat down and we were like, "We need to talk about this and we need to think about it." And I was like, "All right, I'm going to think about it. Let's give it to him." Yeah, so they recorded it like a month later and sent it straight to radio. And it happened so fast. And normally you get a song recorded and you wait like 5 or 6 months to see if it makes the record.
Is that how long that takes? 6 months?
Sometimes, yeah. It just depends on, if it's not the first single from the new record, then you wait for a while to find out what your song's going to do.
That's crazy. And have you spent time with him then? Did you get to meet him, write with him, or?
Yeah, so when he played the Opry and played "Somewhere on a Beach" for the first time at the Opry, he invited us to come hang with him backstage, and we got to talk to him about how
drinking beers, talking. Yeah. That's my country.
Actually, I felt like I can't. I feel like I can't drink beer at the Opry because it's the mother. It's not the Mother Church rhyming, but it's just it just feels weird. It feels like you have to be on your game there.
What is it? The Opry?
The Opry, the Grand Ole Opry.
Sophie's in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm just a mere Brit trying to find my way in this country music lifestyle.
Maybe just Google it later.
Okay. I'll saw that. I'm looking at Ruben to see if he knows. I think he probably does. So what else was I going to talk to you about? So this is your first Summerfest. How do you choose your set lit? How do these things? How do you get to this point? Is there a lot of planning, a lot of...
Yeah, it just depends. We're playing 75 minutes, so we look at all the songs.
75?
Yeah, 75 minutes. And, so we just look at all the fun songs that you play at, festivals. And there's people out there drinking beer, having a good time. It's I don't plan it a lot, but I have a great team around me that helps put things together. And I kind of, at the end of it, I'm like, that's cool. Let's do that,
Right, Exactly. But what you do plan and what you do is your music. So where do you get all the inspiration from this, for your songs?
Yeah, I mean, it's just everything's different. When we sit down to write a song, I could have an idea that a life experience or, something that happened at a party or just someone walks.
Awesome interview that you had.
Yeah. And And
There was this really pushy girl.
yeah, it's so funny. The movie Walk Hard. The guy walks up and he's just like, walk hard. And he thinks about it for a second. He writes a song about it. That really happens. That happens in real life. Yeah, I walked into a ride. There's a song called Songs About Missouri on my record that I wrote with Jimmy Erie. And he just walked in and he's like, there's not very many songs about Missouri. And I was like, what'd you just say? Write that down. Yeah. So we wrote it down. We wrote that song. So it just comes out every now and then. It's weird.
You're active on the old social medias. Give us your
Social medias. So actually, if you want to find everything, you just go to themichaeltyler.com. But Instagram is Michael Tyler Music, Twitter's Michael Tyler 93, and Facebook is Michael Tyler.
And while you're at it, LiveX Live, follow that as well. And Sophie Sumner 8. Let's just throw them all in there. Let's throw all that. No, that's great. Thank you so much, and good luck. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.